Yeah, these people have to die. Oh no! This elite menace to society blows up the football field, turns the mayor of Gotham into straight dust. Like, please, the viewer, tell me what I'm looking at right now. Even the title calls whatever this is an abomination. This version of Bane is the most smartest, most dangerous, and 100% the best version of the character Bane in any media. Bane, the type of crackhead to have you on the floor like these just because he can. The only man I know that had Batman like these, this, and give him a facial expression like this. I don't even think the Joker of all people gave Batman such expression. Well, actually, in issue number 7X equals MX plus B, the Joker did something so inhumane it made Batman scared. Such a goofy ass up. But in this video, we are not just talking about one, but a 3 version of Bane that put the fear of God into Batman. Starting with Absolute Bane, and we get introduced to him, giving us this final boss energy entrance. Bro casually walks through the door on some "forgive me for interrupting, gentlemen," then proceeds to pick up one of the leaders and turns him into straight brain juice. I'm appalled. The other guy is so scared shitless that he found God. And I don't even blame him, because what is the average man supposed to do in a situation where someone has him in a situation like this? Mind you, this is only his base form, and his hands are bigger than his head. My guy, you're cooked. Then we switch to Batman, and we get one of the toughest panels out there. But first, some context. Batman has been going around dropping so much bodies that the city hospital ran out of ambulance, and the body count just keeps escalating that they started door dashing criminals to the hospital, but they ran out of those too, so they started biking criminals to the hospital. Even the workers are mad about the situation. So you might be asking, why is Batman going around dropping so much bodies? Well, that's because his friend was kidnapped and has been missing for 2 whole weeks. Eventually, him and a group of allies finds a clue on where he might be and dives down into this huge underwater facility. Then he sees something he doesn't understand, and at this point Batman is creeped out and starts to call for Alfred. "Pennyworth, are you there?" And Alfred is like, "For the first time, I hear fear in his voice. No, I'm not there. No one is ever there with you in this moment. You are alone. You, huh? And the monster." So Bane introduces himself with a hello and kicks Batman, then tells him, "Go on, it's okay." So Batman throws some spiky chains at him, piercing through his skin, but Bane looks at it unbothered and gives Batman permission to attack him, which Batman does. So Bane disrespectfully blocks it and calls out the martial art Batman is using on him. Nah, this has to be some type of devious work, some type of rage bait, cause I'll be pissed, cause Bane really said, "More time, nice, disables his left hand. Sunten, smart, disables his right hand. Savat, impressive, disables his right leg." So Batman falls for the rage bait and is like, "I only need one leg to kick your ass juiced up." No, does he know? I know after Bane heard those words, he was straight cheesing underneath that mask and decides to show Batman his final form. "What are you?" "Call me Bane." "Big Phil!" I got one question, dog. What the fuck did Batman do to Darkseid? Why did he create such monstrosity? Like, please, the viewer, tell me what I'm looking at right now. Even the title calls whatever this is an abomination. Batman, if he wanted to, he could break your head with his thumb alone. Bro made the Batman have a facial expression like this. His pistol alone looks like it shoots cannons meant for mass destruction. Ref, do something. Everybody trying to be Batman till they figure out this is who they gotta fight. Like, dog, just look at the size of Bane compared to Batman. Batman, gang, skip town, call Superman, call the Justice League. Now, onto the next exhibit, I present to you Arkham Origins Bane. This version of Bane is the most smartest, most dangerous, and 100% the best version of the character Bane in any media. Oh hell no, just look at his resume. This man is the definition of both brains and bronze. In only one night, he beats up Batman, finds out his true identity, destroys the Batcave, and nearly kills Alfred. Come on dog, tell me who else is putting up numbers like this. But don't get me wrong, the Batman animated series version of Bane is a classic, respected, dangerous, and intelligent. But I still think Origins is 100% the best interpretation of the character Bane. Even against this terrorist! Yes, this version of Bane is different from the comics. Powerful, smart, iconic in his own way, and a damn terrorist.
This anonymous Gothamite, this unsung hero, will trigger the bomb.
I beg your pardon?
So this threat to society starts its reign of terror towards Gotham by hijacking a plane. The scene starts off and we see 3 captured men because they try to steal from this CIA guy and they also work for Bane. So he puts them into the plane and starts asking them questions about Bane. Whole time them dudes' mouths were closed and the CIA didn't see no fat nigga around, so he couldn't use the food threat to interrogate them. So he decided the best option in this scenario would be to scare them. He tries to deceive the other guys by shooting a fake shot and pretending to throw him off the plane. Brings out the other guy and they are still not snitching. Then one of them finally speaks, calling out his weak ass tactics. So they all surround him and ask him, "Who are you?" And that's when we get one of cinema's greatest introductory line.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Fight for that! Nothing but straight facts came out from his mouth. And while all this is going on, there's a bigger plane following them. So dude is like, congratulations, you just played yourself in getting caught. Bro did not know that while he was playing checkers, Bane was playing chess. As he looks at him with the intent to kill, then tells him, "I'm gonna crash this plane." Dude starts blasting through the window. They flip the plane over, taking off his wings. Then they start trying to extract Bane and the other guys like they in a Call of Duty mission. But Bane tells one of his men to stay back. Put his hands on his shoulders. "Brother, you are cooked." And look at him. He gladly accepts his fate with a smile. Oh no, these dudes are not safe. This man Bane got Arkham Asylum niggas working for him. So they successfully extract Bane and this guy and flies away in this mission past our moment. Meanwhile, Selena Kyle out here tricking the congressman. This married man who has been missing for the past day or so got the whole GCPD looking for him. And bro's out here in a bar just chilling on a supposed date with another woman. Like, y'all not understanding me. She walks into this man's car and just from one look, he was like,
I'm not pulling out of this. It don't exist. I'm putting the baby in this for sure, for sure.
And mind you, this man does not know who she is. All he sees is a bad bitch and he's going with the flow. But she's not even giving him the slightest attention. They put up to the date just for her to go sit in front of another man. I'm telling you, these white women will be the downfall of the human race. The police finally found his location and starts gunning down the man Selena was talking to. Had them guys evacuate the scene expeditiously. Commissioner Gordon and a few other men head down the sewer to look for them. But instead of seeing 4 of Dabo's cousin and your average New York rat, Jim Ho's squad got wiped and was brought to Bane. But Bane is not happy about the situation. Bro seen this type of bullshit and breaks this guy's neck while viciously looking at the other guy. I know, I'm mad too. Jim falls into the water and Bane pops the other guy into the water. Then this universe version of Robin saves Jim and spreads the word that there's a man in the sewer that sounds like he's talking from a tube and trying to start a war. And that alone was able to bring out Batman out of retirement and Bruce Wayne back in action. So everyone hears the news that Bruce Wayne is back and stocks of Wayne Enterprise starts going crazy. I seen a nigga sell some of his organs just for the stock, man. But on that same day, Bane and his men invades the Trade Center. And at this scene, before guns were fired, I could only think of one thing that was about to happen. The police surround the building, and for any normal person, there's no way out of this one. Bane orders the hostages to start coming out, and with the element of surprise, they ride out the building with hostages on their bike. And that's when Batman makes his first return. He even got the sergeant blazing him. Batman pulls up in this tough ass bike, snatching this guy away. And for some reason, the commander-in-chief said F Bane and the hostages and tells the whole police force to go after Batman. I swear, they just be letting anybody with arms and legs join the force. So Bane escapes and the police surround Batman. The light shining on him and he knows the whole of Gotham's gonna be watching. Alfred, make sure they get my good side. Hit their ass with a no-look flick and makes a clean getaway. I swear he's one of the greatest horror farmers in today's generation. Back to the Batcave, Alfred shows Bruce the security footage with Bane. Told his ass to retire. And the crazy part, Bane really hasn't done anything yet compared to what Joker did. This was just another Tuesday in Gotham, but Alfred is still trying to convince Bruce that Bane is an S-rank special grade curse. Bruce not trying to hear all that though, and Alfred leaves him. Man, what type of telltale choice is this? Had niggas staring at the pause menu for years to come. Type of dumbass question they be asking me during finals. Next day, because of what Bane did at the Trade Center, it made Wayne Enterprise go broke. And somehow, bro got fired from his own company. Like this man, Bane damn near took everything from him. His money, his car, bro can't even pay the light bills no more. He's the reason Alfred is gone, and he also took his damn girl. No! Why you do that? That's my girl! So Batman gets Catwoman to help him find Bane's location. I know bro thinking he better do Bane like that one guy from last week, but the first thing that went wrong, he got backdoored. I'm telling you, if these white women can pull insane feats like this, no one is safe. So he turns around and sees this nigga Bane standing right underneath the light. Batman goes for the attack on Bane, doing -2 damage per hit. Bane grabs him by his hand and looks at Batman like a disappointed father who just found out his 18-year-old daughter by the start of OnlyFans.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Hits him in his face and kicks him. Then Batman delivered this head-aching hit, but I know that shit hurt him. He trying to hide the pain with his scream. You were not fooling nobody. And Batman does some heavy punches that does -5 damage per hit. Bane backhand slaps him and kicks him off the rail. So at this point they start going hit for hit, but Bane does some 360 no-scope Superman punch. Have Batman looking for a revive. Batman goes for the same hook he's been throwing the whole fight. Master of all martial art, but only got heavy punches unlocked. Bane weaves, pow, made him look up for hope, just to bring him down from the hope he had and kicks him away. Bane picks up Batman's feet dangling shit like he Kai Cenat trying to sit on the big boy seat, gives him 2 nasty liver shots and started emoting. Batman rams him down, finally getting some good hitting. But what did Thanos say?
All that for a drop of blood.
Bro really did all that running just for an outcome like this. I'm asleep. Then Batman turns off the light trying to turn the table, but Bane said hold up, Uno reverse, and gave us one of the coldest speech ever.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me.
Grabs this grown-ass man by his neck, punched him so hard he out of breath, then consistently bashed his head in. Type of malicious behavior that be giving Lex Luthor a sense of happiness. So after being cracked in Batman mask, nigga lit up some fireworks and stole this nigga whip. Batman saw this nigga true behavior and had to do something, just for him to get up and throw the same dumbass move. I thought him seeing the scar getting taken away would have given him the motivation he needed, but no, them there is symptoms are kicking in. Bane knee checks him and slaps that nigga to the floor, damn near replicating that one baby meme. Then picks up this 200+ man effortlessly and breaks his back. Ass whooping so bad the bitch that backdoored him feeling bad. Bane then picks up his mask, but the Dark Knight ain't shit no more. Bruce then wakes up to this nigga all up in his face, and Bane tells him they're in this universe version of the Lazarus Pit. Then explains to Bruce he broke his body, now he wants to break his spirit by nuking everything and everyone in Gotham. And after Bruce understands the depth of his failure, he's going to kill him. Some sick work right there. Bro not even hating, he's just evil. Bane then goes back to Gotham, turns a device meant for helping people into a whole nuke.
This is a sick Negro.
Oh, say, can you see?
Brother, this
By the dawn
guy
early night. Yeah, these people have to die.
Oh no!
This elite menace to society blows up the football field, turns the mayor of Gotham into straight dust, destroys parts of the city, and traps 3,000+ of Gotham GCPD. As he starts walking into the field surrounded by screams of fear and terror, type of noise King Von would meditate to. Then shows the city a nuclear bomb, as he also shows them this Pakistan scientist. Asks the scientist who was capable of disarming the bomb. Then proceeds to break his neck. I'm dead. Bane really said I'm about to add a new map to Fallout and there's nothing you can do about it. He then says if anyone tries to leave the city or interfere, an anonymous person will trigger the bomb. He even got his goons telling the US military if a single soul leaves the city, say goodbye.
Oh hell no!
Bane continues his reign of terror by getting in front of a camera, destroys the police reputation, and frees Gotham's thugs, damn near turning the whole city into a war zone. Had niggas looted up. Made this nigga Scarecrow a judge, worst possible pick. And anyone that tries to fight back got their neck snapped, then hangs them for the whole world to see. Jesus, this version of Bane might be on the same level as Arkham Bane. Even worse. Meanwhile, Bruce at the pit seeing all this terrorism behavior, locks in to make a jump that is a guaranteed 99% fail. He makes it and skedaddles out of there. Had the audience celebrating like he just beat a Squid Game stage. Then Batman frees the GCPD. Next day the police pulls up to Bane, and I can't tell if this guy is scared or angry about the situation. And Bane just stands there knowing he looks tough as hell. The GCPD starts running towards Bane while Bane's thugs attempts to gun them down because they ain't shooting nobody but straight concrete. type of goofy goobers to go home and be like it was the gun's fault. But in the midst of all this chaos, Bane and Batman meets again and started throwing hands. And from the looks of it, Batman finally unlocks his counter move. All that XP training paying off. Bane starts throwing heavy punches, got Batman looking at the floor like, oh yeah, this that one should have beat up that guy so badly they drew his body on the floor. Got bro looking disoriented. So Batman finally locks in and breaks Bane breathing tube, but all that just to get his ass beat again. Bane starts spamming random hooks just to get no contact. Then Batman locks in for the second time and finally takes down Bane. And this nigga stumbling like that one meme. Mind you, this version of Bane did all this without Venom. So just imagine the possibility if he had some good old TN1. More of the story, put me in the ring with all these versions of Bane. 3v1 nigga. Light work. I'll sneeze on their ass too.